Hello students, today we are going to discuss on the topic employee motivation. This topic is very important from the exam point of view. In this video lecture, we will cover the following topics, that is meaning of motivation, nature of motivation, importance of motivation, and the last one is theories of motivation. Firstly, what is motivation? Motivation is derived from the Latin word movere, which means to move, to activate, or to energize. It means that motivation is the act of energizing the people to satisfy their needs. A person feels the lack of certain needs to satisfy which he feels working more. The need satisfaction motivates a person to do better than he normally does. It is an important factor which encourages employees to give their best performance and help in reaching enterprise goals. The next is nature of motivation. The main characteristics of motivation are: first one is inner feeling. Motivation is an inner feeling which energizes a person to work more. The inner feelings such as needs, desires, aspirations, etc. influence human behavior to behave in a particular manner. Goal directed behavior. Motivation is a feeling which encourages people to work for achieving goals. Motivated persons do not need supervision or direction. They themselves work to complete their targeted work. For example, the promotional opportunities in the organization will motivate employees to work more and achieve promotion. Next is complex process. Motivation is difficult and complex process. In order to motivate people, one has to understand their feelings, desires and expectations. A manager will have to use different motivators for different persons. Motivation can be positive or negative. There are positive as well as negative motivators. Positive motivation is based on incentives or rewards. It may be in the form of promotion, recognition of work, cash incentive. Negative motivation is based on fear. The employees not working as per goals may be punished with demotions, layoffs, etc. The last one is hampered by frustration. A person becomes frustrated if he fails to meet even his basic needs in spite of his best efforts. Such a frustrated person cannot be further motivated unless his basic needs are fulfilled. The next is importance of motivation. The first is high performance. Motivated employees will put maximum efforts for achieving organization goals. Better performance will also result in higher productivity. The next is low employee turnover. When the employees are satisfied with their jobs and they are well motivated by offering their financial and non-financial incentives, then they will not leave the job. The rate of absenteeism will also be low because they will try to increase their output. Next is better organizational change. Those enterprises which offer better monetary and non-monetary facilities to their employees have a better image among them. Such concerns are successful in attracting better qualified and experienced person. The next one is create supportive work environment. When the needs of the employees are satisfied and they get proper recognition, then they will have a positive attitudes towards work. The relations between superiors and subordinates will be cordial and the working environment will improve. And the last is helpful in changing attitude of employees. Motivation will help in changing the attitude of employees from negative to positive. The motivated employees will be using business resources properly and will improve their performance. The last topic of this video is that the theories of motivation. In this subtopic, we will cover the following theories. That is, first one is Maslow need hierarchy theory, Herzberg two-factor theory, McGregor's theory X and Y. The next is acquired need theory, and the last one is expectancy theory of motivation. The first is Maslow need hierarchy theory. Maslow, an American social scientist, has given a framework that helps to explain the strength of certain needs. He has categorized human needs into five categories. The first is one is physiological needs. The basic needs of hunger, thirst, house, etc. comes under these type of needs. A man will try to satisfy these needs first. Unless physiological needs are satisfied, no other needs will motivate him. Once these needs are satisfied, then he will want to satisfy the other needs. The next level of these needs are safety needs. Once the physiological needs are satisfied, then the person moves to satisfy their safety needs. These are the needs to be free from physical danger and the fear of loss of job, property, shelter, etc. One would like to be free from economic worries like loss of job, sickness, old age, pension, etc. Next level of the needs are social needs. In this type of needs, these needs covers the affection, belongingness, acceptance and friendship with the peers. Since people are human beings, they need to belong to be accepted by the others. When the social needs become dominant, human being will be strive to have meaningful association with the others. The next level is esteem needs. The esteem needs are concerned with the self-respect, self-confidence, feeling of being unique, recognition, etc. The satisfaction of these needs brings confidence, power, control and prestige. The last one is self-actualization needs. The self-fulfillment is the highest need in the Maslow's theory. This refers to those needs which help an individual to develop his potentialities. He tries to do whatever he can and has a sort of self-development. The next theory is Herzberg motivation hygiene theory. Herzberg, this theory has been advocated by Professor Herzberg. Herzberg concluded that there are two sets of conditions. First type of conditions described as the maintenance or hygiene factors. These are the factors which do not motivate employees by their presence, but their absence dissatisfy them. These factors includes company's policy and administration, technical inspection, salary, working conditions, status, etc. The next one is the motivational factors. These are the factors which operates to build strong motivation and high job satisfaction, but their absence hardly proves dissatisfying. These factors include achievement, recognition, advancement, job itself, responsibility, opportunity for the growth, etc. The next theory is McGregor's theory X and Y. McGregor introduced two theories, that is theory X and theory Y, which are based on the two distinct views of human beings. The first one is theory X. This theory is based on the traditional approach to the human behavior. The assumptions of this theory is that the employees dislike the work and are lazy type of the nature. The human beings inherently dislike the work and will try to avoid it whenever possible. They are dull and must be caused to perform. As the employees are lazy, they must be controlled, caused, threatened with the punishment to achieve goals. Lack of ambition, dislike responsibility and prefer to be led, inherently self-centered and indifferent to organizational needs. Next is theory Y. Theory Y seems to be applicable, which is the contrast of the theory X. This theory has the following assumptions. The average human being does not inherently dislike work. He can view work as a natural and or enjoyable as rest or play. Employees will exercise self-direction and self-control in the attainment of the objectives to which they are committed. Given proper working conditions, average person can learn to accept and even to seek responsibility. The next one is acquired need theory. This theory is introduced by the McClelland. He has described the needs in three stages. That the first one is need for achievement. Need for achievement. It includes the need which involves Employs issues of excellence, competition, challenging goals, persistence, and overcoming difficulties. Higher achiever wants a challenging job and responsibilities for work. He is willing to take calculated risk, sets moderate performance goals which are under his control. The next is need for power. The need for power is highlights the needs that a concerns and employees need to control and influence others, change people or events, and make a difference. The employees who have a need of power are characterized as dominant, aggressive, and exploitative. They view the situations from a win-loss perspective. The next is need for affiliation. The need for affiliation is a human nature to build up human informal relations in a formal structure, as no one can work and in isolation. The needs for affiliation concern an employee's need to establish close relationships and increase intimacy with others. It is a means of influencing others by building informal relations. The next and the last one is that the theory of expectancy theory of motivation. This theory is based upon three variables that the motivation is described as that. Here we are seeing that E, I and V. E stands for expectancy, I stands for instrumentality, and where V stands for valence. These three variables defines the motivation. The valence means the value of reward. Valence is the attraction of an outcome to the individual. Whenever an individual has preference for the reward, valence is the strength of that preference. Valence is deemed to be positive for an individual if he prefers attaining the outcome to not attaining it. Valence is zero if the individual is indifferent towards the outcome. The next is expectancy. Expectancy is also referred to as effort performance probability. It refers to the extent to which the person believes his efforts will lead to the first level outcome, that is completion of the task. Expectancy is the probability that a particular action will lead to the outcome. It is the perception in the mind of the individual or the likelihood that a particular action or behavior will lead a certain outcome. The next is instrumentality. It stands for performance reward probability. Instrumentality refers to the probability attached by the individual to each possible performance outcome alternative, just as the individual previously assigned probabilities to various levels of effort, leading to different levels of performance. In simple words, we can say that instrumentality refers to the belief and expectations of a person that his performance will lead to a particular desired reward. For an example, if an individual wants a promotion and feels that the superior performance is very important in receiving the promotion. Superior performance is the first level outcome and the promotion is the second level outcome. Superior performance will be instrumental in obtaining the desired promotion. The value of instrumentality also varies between 0 to 1, as it is also the probability of achieving the desired outcome. So these are the basic theories of motivation which we have covered in this video. So thank you so much, students.